This past week, Facebook held a special game developers showcase to replace the cancelled GDC conference. Along with some of the cool UI changes they announced, one of the main things I wanted to talk about in this video was some of the upcoming VR titles which they either announced or teased, because let's face it, we're going to be spending some time inside. There's never been a better time to expand your VR library and maybe play some games that get you moving around. With that, let's take a look at the 6 titles which were announced at the Game Developers Showcase, which are either already available or are dropping soon. So first on that list was Pistolwhip, or an expansion to Pistolwhip. So everyone at this point should be fully aware of the rhythm shooting game Pistolwhip. Well, the developers, Cloudhead Games, who have continued to provide free content and updates based on community feedback, have released the Full Throttle update. This is a Mad Max inspired scene, as they call it, filled with monster trucks, explosions, which Cloudhead Games describes as the hardest scene yet. The update is already live, so if you have Pistolwhip, there's never been a better time to jump back in. B-Team from Twisted Pixel is described as an action-packed, on-rails shooter with an offbeat sense of humor, which is ideal for those after some instant action gratification. This isn't so much a super involved game, more than it is a collection of a couple of mini games, which should be easy to jump in and out of. For example, one game mode is a running game, which will have you avoiding obstacles, and a second one is a constant shooter, which will have you defeating waves of enemies. B-Team releases on the Quest on March 26th. Next is The Room.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Johnny. No, not that room. No, The Room VR, A Dark Matter is an eerie mystery escape room simulator from Fireproof Games. As expected, you'll have to collect clues and solve puzzles in order to complete this VR title. For this one, I'm loving the art style, and as someone who's beaten every game mode available at their local escape room, I can't wait to bring this one to my living room. The Room VR, A Dark Matter also releases on Quest on March 26th. Okay, get ready to poop your pants. The next title, Lies Beneath, is a gritty survival game with an awesome comic book / graphic novel art style. The game has you surviving the fictional town of Slumber in Alaska, which has a very Silent Hill feel to it. Developer Drifter Entertainment promises elements of puzzle solving and exploration amongst the "oh no, I just peed in my pants" horror, which you'll be surviving using a combination of items including a torch, lighter, shotgun, machete, butcher knife. The creepy weapon arsenal is all there. Lies Beneath releases on Quest on March 31st, followed by The Rift on April 14th. Next, in a world where we seriously need more Oculus-approved multiplayer games for the Quest, comes a port of Echo VR. Echo VR is a competitive multiplayer zero-gravity arena title, that was a lot of words, which involves 2 teams facing off against each other in a weird version of Frisbee Quidditch. Obviously, the goal with this one is to pass the disc between your teammates and pass it through the opposing team's goal to score points. In order to stop you doing that, players can stun each other, and there's no other way of putting this, by punching each other in the face. Sign up for the closed alpha is available now, and I'll leave a link to that sign up in the description down below, and that closed alpha is set to take place on March 26th. And finally, think Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Sneaky missions, but in VR. Endreams brings us Phantom Covert Ops, a stealth action shooter game which has you kayaking into different locations, avoiding detection by hiding amongst the reeds, and taking out enemies one by one while completing objectives like blowing up this giant missile launcher. With a full campaign, detailed gameplay mechanics, and impressive graphics, Phantom Covert Ops comes to Oculus Quest and Oculus Rift on June 25th with cross-save and Oculus Link support. And the last thing I kind of personally wanted to touch on, obviously it's a very difficult time for everyone at the moment. With the sensible people self-isolating, it's easy to feel just that, isolated. So a great shout out from the guys over at Upload VR who recommended an app called Couch Live. This platform works for both VR and normal devices, so you're not excluding anyone who doesn't own a VR headset, and will allow you and your friends or family to join a virtual living room, create avatars of yourself from a selfie, and even share your desktop or stream from a browser onto a shared screen. So it's kind of like you're all gathered together watching Netflix. Something like this is just a great example of how we can use the tech available at our disposal to bring us closer together in these not so great times. So let me know which of these games you're most excited for in the comments down below. Remember to be washing your hands. If you enjoyed the video and found it somewhat helpful, a like rating would be appreciated. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I shall see you in the next one.